What's going on, guys? Welcome to Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
on a motherfucking boat, baby.
Motherfucker, yeah.
Ya saben, aquí estamos. How's everybody's day? I hope everyone's been having a great, amazing day today.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed your holidays. I hope you received all the gifts that you wanted.
Yeah.
And I personally told everybody this year, I don't want nothing for Christmas. Don't buy me nothing. I don't want anything.
Hey, is that because you just have too many funds or what? What's going on?
Yeah, I got no funds.
Insufficient funds.
Insufficient funds. Don't buy me shit, 'cause I ain't buying you nothing.
Look, if you buy me something, it's because you love me.
Straight up. Nah. But I do hope that everybody got everything they wanted or everything they wished for.
And then also too, like I hope everybody set goals for themselves this year. And if you haven't yet, both of us are wearing our merch. So most definitely, check us out. We're gonna be coming out with more designs and stuff like that. We already have some in the making, in the works. So we're excited for you guys to check it out. But if you guys want something specific, colorways or anything like that, please let us know. If you got a huge noggin, we gotta get that custom made for you.
Fucking maceta.
We'll get that custom made for you, but for sure, check us out. Let us know how they look. Do you like them? Do you if you have any ideas, let us know. We're completely open-minded. We're not going to shut you guys down. Please let us know.
Yeah, what's the colorway? Do you like the color? Should we get different colors, more colors?
And honestly, my bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry for cutting you off, but you saw that I posted the colors on my Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot of people were messing with both our colors. Both the colors we have on right now.
Yeah.
Or the colors that
the most favorite colors.
Yeah.
I thought a lot of people were gonna like the black ones better.
Yeah.
Because that's just like such a common beanie, like a black beanie. Like such a common color.
Yeah.
And then we also got the white ones, and yeah, I haven't. We sold out of the white ones, but. Well, we sold out of everything, and we had to put in another order, which is great. We appreciate you guys. It just shows, who supports us.
Yeah.
And it just shows what we got going on, and really, like I said personally, I know how many we've got made. I know who's copping. I know who's not copping. Yeah. So I just know who supports, and I feel like that's just really important. That's gonna be something that you can't forget.
Yeah, and also too, like it just, we went with the intention of like, okay, we're gonna take a loss on the merch, but let's see where this goes. Luckily, honestly, like we placed our first order, we sold out within, a day or whatever. All I know is that I was calling him, he was calling me to see if we had
enough beanies.
Yeah, enough beanies, or we had that color or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think we got a package coming in today.
We do.
Yeah, so I can't wait to go pick those up.
Yeah.
So like we said before, if you're watching our podcast, don't be scared to drop a comment. Don't be scared to engage with us. That's what we're here for. We want to see other people's side of the story on the things that we speak about, on the things that we speak on. From time to time, you're always going to get, those negative people in the comments, and that's okay. That's cool. Your mother. But other than that, don't be scared to engage. Actually engage with us. Tell us what you think about the things we speak about. We're pretty much open to that. Anything that's not negative, we're open to pretty much.
Yeah.
And actually, we've been really consistent with our fucking reels.
Yeah, and honestly, they've been resonating with people. I feel like people actually like them.
And I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We're getting people that are starting to engage with us. So actually, the reason we're bringing this up is, people are going in the comments and letting us know their story and the things they've been through and their personal trials and tribulations with people.
And that's the beautiful thing is that, like, we want you guys to engage, and even if you got to play devil's advocate, like, play it. We'll play off it. We'll react to it. And I know we got some funny ones coming up. So, definitely, we will keep it completely anonymous. I'm sure that people are kind of skeptical about like how we go about it, but honestly, we're completely open-minded. So please.
Absolutely. And if you personally do want us to say who you are and what your name is, we can say your name and then read what your comment was. But 9 times out of 10, we're keeping it super anonymous. So you guys can message us what you think. We'll never tell people what you said or who said what. Just give us your honest opinion, because keep in mind, the only way we can continue to do what we're doing is based off of your engagement and your support. Yeah. So.
And also too, like any topics or anything like that, any topics, any ideas, like anything. But to continue going forward, let's see what we got.
All right. So on one of our episodes that were released, right? It was the one that had to do with do we think that social media ruins standards, right?
Expectations.
Yeah.
Dating expectations.
Yeah. And we spoke a lot. We spoke a lot on that. And I think we got some pretty good engagement on that episode. And we're going that far back. So I have somebody that commented here. They said, I went on a date about 1.5 years ago. The guy was persistent, planned everything out. It was finally the day of, the day to go on a date. And last minute, he said he couldn't pick me up. She said, fine, I assumed something happened in his car, no biggie. I picked him up. Getting to the restaurant, everything was good, and he kept saying not to worry about anything. He got it. So towards the end of the date, he kept saying he got it and ended up swiping, and the card declined. He started acting rude towards the waitress, saying something was wrong with the card reader, and started bashing the service when I thought the service was 10 out of 10. I got annoyed and ended up paying for it. She said, I swore up and down he was going to pay back, and he never paid me back. It is what it is, and she said, I will never go for a second date again. Yo, listen. That is crazy.
Look, first of all, thank you for commenting.
Absolutely.
But to answer this, just from a hindsight, third party, looking into this, it's just hilarious because the dude, he's capping from the start. He's saying that, we got nothing to worry about. Hey, you want that filet mignon? Get that bad boy.
You want the lamb chops?
you want the lobster mac and cheese?
Oh,
get
it all. Don't even trip. Whole time in the back of his head, he's all like, "She finna pay that."
No, or the whole time he's like, "Man, I hope this car goes through." Who knows who cars that is or whatever.
No, but and obviously, I hate that people have to go through these type of things.
Yeah.
Because the whole time, obviously, imagine being this person, right? And really, just put yourself in her shoes.
Yeah.
She
went into it.
Well, she went. Yeah, of course, she went into it open-minded and gave the guy the opportunity to really show himself and gave him the chance to show his his gentleman.
Yeah, 100%.
And for it to just go down that way, I'm personally a provider. You're a provider. But for me personally, I think it's really important to make a woman feel protected. So I just
protected and making sure everything's taken care of.
100%. So if we're going on our first date and I'm telling you that, as a woman, you have a choice to believe that or not. Yeah. But I think it's just hard. But if you're going into things with open arms and an open book, you kind of got no choice but to take his word for it.
100%. She's taking the risk, even just going on the date.
100%.
It was the first date. And then the dude just ends up blaming everybody but himself. You know what I'm saying? all right, come on, Kevin. Let's be honest. Damn well, going to this date, even if you wanted to go, okay, you knew financially it was not whatever. So what you should have done is being completely transparent. If you're really into this person, feel it through and be like, hey, honestly, let's just stay inside, something, or let's do something, go, if or maybe okay, look, if you don't got the finances, maybe you shouldn't be dating.
That's my whole thing.
That's a good thing. But you could also do things that are costless. You know what I'm saying? That you can, let's go to the park and walk through, whatever, or something. Let's go on a run, or let's go work out, or let's, there's things you could do that does not require you to swipe your card. I think
those are all things that build up to a date.
I think, but I don't think so, because what if you're trying to see if they're even worth going out that night, so you want to get to meet them in a other setting. You know what I'm saying? Like say you meet somebody that likes to work out, and then they're going to your gym and whatever. You guys go to the gym together. You guys are having a good time. Like, you know what? Let's go on a date. Yeah. You know, that's something I feel like you can move it. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean you got to swipe your card every time.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You know, you figure all that stuff out by hanging out with them first, not spending any kind of money, just genuinely getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Not spending any kind of money. And then decide, hey, you know, I can see myself taking this person on a date.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you ain't got money to be going on a date, just don't even date. Like, don't go on a date. Don't do anything to, like, put yourself in that position or, like, figure it out or, you know, you use your one and only credit card. They got, like, $100 left. You know, just wait to even look into dating anybody till you have the funds. Once you know you have funds, it's like, all right, I think I got a little bit of bread to go on a date. Who do I want to take on a date?
Yeah.
You know? It just makes things difficult because then you're going to end up hurting people.
Well, I mean, at least she kind of read the room, you know. She was like, you know, the car situation.
Yeah, and not saying that she was hurt, but dude, complete waste of fucking time.
Yeah, 100%. You know? And now she has to pay for the dinner, and now it's
complete stuff, fucking a waste of time and money.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It's sad. It's sad. Hopefully you've had better dates since.
Hey, honestly, I hope you really had better dates after that.
And then for the guy, I'm sorry that
I'm sorry you didn't have the funds.
Yeah, sorry. It's
sufficient funds. I don't know what the guy could have been possibly going through.
Yeah.
But as a man, I just believe that I won't put myself in that position knowing that I don't have the funds.
Yeah.
You know, to like put myself in that position knowing I don't have the funds is like insane to me. I could never do that. But did you have? I know you had brought up some type of engagement you had. Again, keep engaging. Please keep engaging. Message us. You know, shoot us a message on what you think. Even if you see a reel, shoot it. Like shoot your shot in our inbox and let us know what you think, because this is what we want to do. We want to engage back with you guys.
We want to react and give our 2 cents. You know, for as far as that goes. But I've gotten reactions and stuff like that off our reel. Yeah. So there was a reel that we had, and I shared it on our page, and it was the one where we're talking about fuck a Louis bag, fuck a Gucci bag. He's like, I'd rather spend the money on my woman. You know, like going on vacation.
Yeah, I'd rather go on a trip.
Yeah, going on a trip. Right. And you know, I said the wholesome moments, like enjoy that. And then I got a swipe up, and they said a man that does both.
A man that does both.
Yeah.
A man that's gonna buy you a Gucci bag and a Louis bag and take you on a trip. That sounds like. I mean, I'm not rich.
Look, don't get me wrong. That does exist, right? It does exist. But let's think about it from the perspective of an average man. Do you think an average man would be able to do that for you on a constant basis? Like, let's be realistic here. Like, why do you want those type of things? I'm not saying you're wrong. For all means, I'm not saying you're wrong. If that's the type of man that you want, I guarantee you it's out there.
That can get you everything. The Gucci bag, the nails, the hair, everything you want. Whatever flight you want.
Everything.
Lick your toes at night. All that.
That exists. But the thing is that, like, it's not realistic. And that's kind of the whole thing of our main point of that podcast is that how social media sets these expectations and stuff like that. And obviously both would be a nice gesture, but it's just something that's not realistic and that can last long term, in my opinion.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like you're saying, there is dudes out there that will do all of that. They'll get you whatever bag you want, take you on a trip, do this, do that. And I guess it may not be realistic, but keep in mind that there's a world where it is.
No, 100%. But like at that point, you're just limiting yourself. Your dating pool is getting cut off now. Like, do you really think you're gonna find a genuine person in that marketplace? I don't really think so. I feel like something should like that should be given and genuine, not expected. and that's my opinion. But I love the engagement. I love that. Those are the opinions I want to hear. Those are the interactions I want to hear. There was also another one.
Hey, before you go there, yeah, if your man's buying you the Gucci and the Louis and taking you on a trip, do me a kind favor. Let him know I'm trying to make some money with him. I'm trying to see what he does, and I'm trying to make some money with him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to make some money. So let him know.
100%.
If he can afford all that, I'm trying to make some money with him.
I want to know what he does for a living.
Matter of fact, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to make some money. But what else you got for us, Arian? What you got for us?
Papa? So on that same reel, about the fuck
a Gucci, fuck a Lloyd.
Yeah, all that, and that's the main point too. What we're just trying to get at. I'm glad that we're getting interaction and stuff like that. But what we're just trying to prove, or just trying to say that some of these things are not realistic. It just, I mean, honestly, I'll be honest, Kevin. I've never bought a bag. I've never bought a bag.
You've never bought a Gucci or Louis bag?
No, not for a woman. No.
I'm
not saying that like it was just never like.
I bought a Coach bag.
I've bought a Coach bag or like
Coach.
Michael Kors.
Michael Kors, Coach. Yeah.
But nothing like a Birkin bag or something like that.
Birkin bag, like 50 bands. Yeah.
Going at the fucking finance.
That's somebody's yearly salary, cuz. What are you talking
about? Go finance.
Fucking Birkin.
I'm like, yo, can I finance this for 5 years?
That is insane. When you get slapped and robbed, now you're financing something you fucking.
I feel like material things are used to impress other people.
Oh, it is 100%.
So why would you want to, your relationship is your relationship? Why would you want to impress other people? Why not impress your partner?
For example, in that video, I was wearing a Montclair coat.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of hypocritical.
It is hypocritical because honestly, I personally like how that Montclair coat looked.
Yeah.
Right. Keep in mind, dude, when I bought that coat, I didn't even know what the fuck Montclair was.
Yeah.
I went into the store with one of my guys, and he was looking at shit, and I'm like, damn, this is a nice ass fucking windbreaker, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, bet. I pick up that price tag. I'm like,
God damn.
I'm thinking, yo,
where was that? It was one of the, oh shit.
Yeah, sometimes they tweak out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I went into fucking Montclair and looked at the price tag, and I'm over here thinking okay, it's just there is no dots or nothing. It's just 1,589, 1,589, and I'm thinking all right, well, this shit can't be $15 because the store looks too nice. I'm just damn, this shit's really $1,500. So I told my boy, bro, I really like this fucking coat, but this is just way too much fucking money. Yeah. But you know what, though? Funds were good at the time. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I like it. And I fucking bought it.
And also, too, you also had that jacket for a long time.
Yeah, I've had it for a few years now.
Yeah. So it's not something that you just picked up the day before.
Yeah, I fucking wore it one time and then threw it in the fucking recycle bin. I'm gonna hold on to that bitch till it no longer fits me.
Or no longer fucking
either resell that bitch or fucking give it to a family member of mine or something. Yeah. I've given away a lot of fucking.
That's gonna be passed out from generation to generation.
Bro, I've given away a lot of fucking expensive shit to family members and
yeah. So getting back to this is that we had somebody react to that same reel, and this is a woman, and she said, "I have a lot to say about this. One. After a certain age, if a man thinks a woman is materialistic because we want a designer bag instead of a trip, then he's a bum. He's broke. Mid-20s, I get it. Mid-30s, get it together. De amor no se vive." And then I responded back and I said, I love that. I think all things should be genuine, not asked for or expected. These are the interactions that we want. And then she also responded back and she said, but I also see where men are coming from. Because social media has all these girls all messed up. They all want a man to give them a lifestyle that they can't even afford themselves. And I responded back beautifully, said, I love that.
Damn.
So like she just encapsulated everything that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And just put it in a nutshell, and that's kind of where we're trying to get at, where social media has set unrealistic expectations for dates or dating, the dating lifestyle. So that was really good. I'm not sure if you wanted me to mention your name or anything like that, but I just want to keep it completely anonymous and just
100%. Always do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless asked for, because we ain't putting nobody on blast, and
no.
And I just want them to feel safe and feel safe to engage with us.
Yeah. So what did you think about that?
Me personally, that's crazy, because I just like how she was able to see it from a man's perspective as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, asking for all that, all those type of things, it's not realistic. And she said that 90% of the time, they ask for all these things and it's a lifestyle they can't afford themselves.
Yeah.
But I have to be honest, I do know women, who can afford that lifestyle themselves. Yeah. And, but at that point, like, I want to know what a woman like that's expectation is at that point.
Yeah.
Like if if you're like a boss woman, you bring in so much money yourself as a woman. Like I want to know what a woman like that's expectations are. What are your expectations if you're bringing in $20,000 a month? You know what I mean? What are your expectations? Like, what kind of man are you personally looking for?
Like a high value woman? Is that you're trying?
Because high value to me doesn't necessarily mean just because a woman has a lot of money is high value.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying financially, because you got to think, right, mentally and because men, I mean, damn, this is about to get really controversial, but again, like as men, I don't care how much a woman makes.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck whether she makes 20,000, 50,000. Or she doesn't work at all.
Or makes more money than you do.
Yeah, I don't care if she makes more money than me or doesn't even have a job.
Yeah.
Like, her financials I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But, there is women who do. I mean, I think 90% of women do care about a man's financials. But, again, you're going to have women who don't give a fuck about a man's financials because this is, a big fucking world. So, I can't speak for the fucking world. And I keep fucking saying this over from time to time to time again. I cannot speak for the fucking world, but all I can say is, as a man, I don't care what a woman's finances are or what type of money she's bringing to the table, but a woman usually does care what a man's bringing to the table and how much he's making. So I personally want to know, for a woman that makes 20 to 30 grand a month, a woman that makes a lot of money, I want to know what her standards are in a man. Like, I want to know what kind of man that she wants. Does she want a man that makes fucking like quadruple than what she makes? Is she looking, for a man that makes less than him? Does she not care about a man that makes less than her?
Yeah.
I personally want to know where that mindset would be as a woman.
Yeah. I think to my opinion on that, I always think like, I think that love does exist. I feel like in that situation, I feel like
let's drown together, baby, down to the fucking ground.
So like
let's live in this tent. You love me, let's live in the tent.
I'm saying is that like if she has all that covered, at that point, she's looking for somebody to settle down with in that aspect.
Right.
I don't think she's gonna care about anything else or like any of the material because she got it herself.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's. I feel a woman see. I feel like this is gonna get. We're tiptoeing into the waters, but I just feel like men have a lot of pressure on themselves due to them having to be in a social class or having to present a certain way to people. Trying to make it seem like they have this, they have that, and things like that.
I would call that status.
Yeah, status, and like it's just a lot of pressure on them. Meanwhile, for a woman, I feel like it's a lot easier because a lot of men don't look for that. They're not looking for, what I'm saying.
See, this is where I come in and say I can never say that it's easier because I'm not a woman, for one.
Yeah.
Right, and two, I don't like the word easy for women because women go through a lot. And I say that in the aspect of like, women who, have no baby father, but got 2 kids to raise on their own.
Yeah.
No, 3 kids to raise on their own.
Yeah.
Bro, like, raising 1 kid alone is hard as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, tell me about it. I mean, my mom grew up with 3 kids.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I understand how she raised 3 kids by herself.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying in that aspect. I'm just saying strictly dating.
Dating.
Dating in that aspect. I'm not saying men have it easier or women have it easier. Yeah. I'm just saying dating. I feel like there's a lot that goes into it. A lot that's being looked at.
Right. So as dating, we care more about how the date's gonna turn out and how things are gonna end up and be more than a woman would.
Well, I feel like because
because you carry it though. You carry the
you carry the weight and things like that, and then a woman is looking to kind of. I mean, it should be a mutual thing, but they're both seeing if you guys are compatible, you guys fit the same note and everything like that. Yeah. And you guys could build together. But that's how it should be, you know what I'm
100%.
saying? You shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm here and you're here, so let's meet, whatever. I think it should just be something that just genuinely naturally happens, so.
All right, so look, we're so pretty much, again, we were able to get this far into the episode already based off of people being genuine and interacting with our videos and the content that we're putting out there, right? And this is going to lead into what our podcast is really supposed to be about here. Yeah. And Arian, what is the cheapest fucking thing that you've ever done? Ever?
See, like, I was actually thinking about this for a long time. And if things come to mind, I'll say them. But one thing that I did mention, that actually came to mind was one of my buddies. He was telling me. Before you get there, I want to know what's the cheapest thing you've done. No, for sure. I can't think of it at this point in time.
Okay.
Like I can't putting fucking water and soap so it lasts you longer or something.
Okay.
But like
some shit I still do.
As I think about it, I will get to it. And I'll pitch in. But at this point in time, I can't think of it. But like what I was trying to tell you is my buddy. When we were growing up and stuff like that, he would I would always have like change or anything like that. And one time I saw him like grabbing quarters, and I was just like, "Why are you grabbing my quarters?" And bro, like just put them back. And he's just like, "Oh, I have a date later." And I'm like, "You have a date later? You're grabbing my fucking quarters, bro?" I was like, "Bro, how the fuck is that gonna work?" Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, well," he's like, "We're good." He's like, I'm gonna wait till she orders and see what she orders, and if it's too much, I'm just not gonna eat. So he would wait until she orders, and then if it's too much or whatever, he's not eating that day. You just go fucking drink, get some water. And I think he did end up going on that date, but like we were younger, so like so I think they went to McDonald's or something, and then she ate. And like
that Big Mac ain't cheap, girl.
I think he wasn't able to like get an ice cream or something, so he was just like didn't even eat nothing. But that was one that I've thought about. But what's the cheapest thing that you ever done?
That's crazy, man. The cheapest thing I ever done. Honestly, when I think about this, I think about the times when I was younger, bro. When I was fucking younger, me and my boy. If you're watching this podcast, you know who you are. But, we would want to hang out with females, and we used to scrape the bottom of my car, bro. Like, my car, his car, if we're chilling at his crib, we go through his parents' car. We went through everyone's car trying to scrape change just to be able to put gas, just to be able to pick up females and go on a Lakeshore Drive and smoke. Like, that shit is insane to me. You know what I mean? I think it's hilarious. I was always just that one person with the gas tank on E.
Oh, my God. You're notorious for that, man.
Yeah. I was always that one.
Notorious.
Because I would just, I'll be like, I'm going to ride this bitch to the bone. You know what I mean?
I remember one time we were in the car. I was in the car with you, and we were driving somewhere, and you were like, the light came on. You're like, we're good, bro. We can go to Walmart and back and then some. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
that's how you know I've tested waters. You know what I mean?
That's how you know this guy's been stranded a few times.
Yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Oh my God, I have some stories, but for sure, it's like one of the cheapest things I remember ever doing was scraping change off the floor as a young buck and trying to use it for some fucking gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely, change was key for sure. Like growing up, like I would not let change, on the floor or whatever. Even now, like I just like if I see change on the floor, I'm picking it up.
If I see pennies on the ground, I'm picking them up and I'm putting them in my pocket. Yeah. I have a rule, and I've told you this rule before, but I have a rule for myself: is anytime that I see change on the floor, right, I pick it up and I pocket it, for the simple fact of there has been days where I needed that change and bad. Like I needed bread, bro. And the first thing that came to my mind was, wow, like there was fucking money on the floor and I didn't even scoop it up. Yeah. So now I feel like every time I see change on the floor, I feel like it's bad luck if I don't pick it up, because I feel like if I don't pick it up, I'm going to have a rough day soon, or like I'm going to have a rough day again.
You're going to need those 10
I'm going to need those 10 cents, bro. And it's going to come to my mind like, damn, I remember that fucking change that I walked by and left it on the fucking ground. Yeah. I pick every fucking penny I see off the fucking ground. Yeah. Not because I'm cheap or because I really fucking need it, but just because one day I needed it or one day I will need it.
Yeah.
You know?
I could cut the toothpaste in half and make sure you get the rest of the toothpaste.
Yo, listen, now that's hilarious.
Squeeze every drop out that bad boy.
Hey, listen, they make tools now where you can like put the toothpaste tube and start turning that bitch.
Hey, no drop goes unfinished, boy.
No drop goes unfinished. You getting every little bit of that Colgate, you heard? No cap.
Bro, at least my teeth don't be fresh.
Spicy, minty, extra whitening.
No, I'm trying to think, man. I know for the longest time too, like they make memes about this and all this stuff, but like my fire alarm always beeps. Like I never change the battery. Like it just beeping the whole time.
Yeah, that's like
I'll never notice it, and then somebody will be like, "Bro, change the batteries off your shit." I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, I just got so used to that.
Wait, is that why they beep? Because they're low on battery?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Your shit beeps, huh? Your shit beeps.
No, honestly, I don't even think we have a fire alarm in the crib.
Yeah, that's not up to code, but we're good. We're good.
I think, but that all makes sense now. I did not know that was a beep noise for low battery. Yeah. I know my boats be having carbon monoxide detectors.
Yeah. That won't be going up.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, the fumes and shit. What if we give a couple buddies a couple buddies a call, or like just people's numbers that we saved from priors,
I'm just gonna call one off the top and see.
Or maybe they don't know who it is. They're like, whatever.
Maybe.
They're like, I don't pick up calls that I don't have saved.
Possibly.
You think so?
I'm not sure.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, bro? Welcome to Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast
on a boat. How you doing today, bro?
Good, bro. How are you?
Good. We are live right now on the podcast giving people a call. And we have a question for you. We kind of, we're having an episode right now, and we want to ask you something based on our episode and see what your response is, and kind of share maybe a funny experience that you have, or just get your input on something. Are you down for that?
I'm game.
All right, cool. So our episode's about what is the cheapest thing that you've ever done, ever.
Man, you talking to the guy who pawned his Xbox to pay the rent. I got all right, I'll give you one examples. So me and my boy, McDonald's or food joint, we'd get our shit, head to the crib, eat, and then like 15 minutes, call up and tell them they gave us the complete and then they would be like, you come back? I said, no, we live 30, we're not coming back. And they're like, what's your name? We'll leave you 2. And then we hit the next day.
You hit the next day too?
We hit the next day.
Oh my god! What
bad shit.
What restaurant was this?
McDonald's, but you couldn't hit the same spot because then your fast. You gotta rotate.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So
These guys are serial criminals. They're going around the fucking town. And
real.
shit.
they're fucking
fast food,
serial criminals over some food.
Okay.
That's like game to the homeless or something.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Or
bro.
if I was hungry one day,
Yeah.
just go ahead and run that. But yeah, bro, that's hilarious. You know, I was telling Arian that mine was I used to scrape change from the bottom of the car just to be able to put gas in my car at the time and then go on to LSD. That's like super duper diabolical.
Yes, yeah, same thing for me. Like I'd put some water in in some soap, get the last few drops, or cut the toothpaste in half, and make sure I get all of that.
You know, or motherfuckers that wear like the same socks for like 10 years, like be like one hole, like they'll live.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Good. What are you talking about?
Yeah, see, I would never get to that point because I would just TJ Maxx and go rob me some.
He said, "If I don't got it, I gotta get it."
Hey, what's wrong?
Get it, baby.
TJ Maxx, what's wrong with Marshalls?
TJ Maxx got less, bro. You just gonna put you on game.
Okay, TJ Maxx got what?
Less security.
Oh, damn! This dude's a certified dude.
Okay,
He's certified.
He scoped the scene out before he took anything.
Listen, you know something.
He said, "I need that pack of six socks right there."
He's gonna stuff it in his pants, make it look like it's long as
throw
fuck.
that shit on big winter jacket. Yamanos.
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy. Yeah, I was also telling Arian, I feel like as a child or when we were younger, everybody has probably stole at least one time.
One thing, yeah.
You had to, bro. If you weren't even rich, I mean, look at bro, LeVar Ball's son. What's his name? Dude, rich, and he's over there stealing in China.
Yeah,
like,
the basketball player.
People steal just to steal. Have the bread, and they just still steal, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
Like I feel like a lot of people steal from people in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? You're stealing energy, stealing whatever. You know, you're stealing from somebody in some sort of way. But like in that case, like I have a few buddies that would, they'd walk into the store, with their beat up shoes and walk out with brand new ones. give them the old bamboozle. You know what I heard?
No, for sure.
Hey, Swap-a-rama.
you know what's crazy, bro, is that a lot of people, you would think, right, at some point in your life growing up, you thought that, like, fuck that, like, I would never shop at a thrift store. But, like, thrift stores actually have some fire-ass shit.
Oh, they're goated, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Like, and then, like, I know I had a phase in my life somewhere where I was just, that's all I would do was thrift store shop and only wear thrift store shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like at some point in my life, and yeah, so much more fucking affordable. I'll tell you that much. Like,
kidding me?
Now you go into the store, you're spending fucking for a shirt, a pair of jeans, and fuck, that's it. Just a shirt and a pair of jeans, you're probably looking at about $150.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yep.
Like how much are the fucking Nike Techs now?
$100.
$80-$90, no?
Yeah, $80-$90 for just the top, or like just for the pants.
Yeah, you talking about the whole thing?
Yeah,
the whole thing.
I'm talking about the whole thing.
The whole says like $150 probably.
$150, $200. You see what I'm saying? That's insane to me.
And you gotta get the Air Force Ones to go with it. So that's another fucking
$120.
Yeah.
Fucking, I remember when Air Force Ones were the hot solid after tax and everything, 90 piece out the window.
Yeah.
Now it's like $125.
Yeah, they raised the price after everybody started wearing
And
it.
then like,
price on clothing.
Hey, do you believe that Air Force Ones are one-time use only?
Fuck that.
I'm not an Air Force One guy. I never rocked it.
Okay. That's not what we're gonna talk about right now. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, bro. I didn't know you were a food thief. But
Alhamdulillah, bro. Everything's better, bro.
No, hey, that's good, bro. You know what? I hope everything is better for you. To the point where you don't got a Finito, McDonald's, or anybody else.
No.
But nah, bro. Hey, we appreciate you picking up our phone call, bro. We had a way better reception calling you. It breaks up a little bit, but we're working on our equipment as we keep going. But yeah, we appreciate you picking up the phone, bro. Thanks for tuning in with us and sharing your number with us. And we hope that one day we could be in touch with you again, bro.
Yeah, love you.
All right,
to everybody.
All right, bro. Love,
Thanks,
man.
bro.
Thanks for answering later.
Yeah. Peace out.
Love it.
Yeah, that was better.
Yeah, that was a lot better. Yeah, something, maybe an update or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
An update.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, so I want everyone to drop this in the comment. I want to clip this. Do you believe that Air Force Ones are a one-time use only? Or do you feel like they have multiple uses? Drop that shit in the comments. What do you think, Arian? Do you think Air Force Ones?
No, because I feel like you could going out, you could use them for a good. Like, it depends where the fuck you taking them. Like, if you take your Air Force Ones to a concert, yeah, they're gonna be fucking rocked. But if you take them, like, if you're just going out for the night or whatever, like, you're keeping it pretty chill. You're not getting into nothing. Like, you're chilling. You're not running or nothing. I think they'll last you. But like, you could also like, there's stages to Air Force. I feel there's brand new. You can rock them on a date. You can rock them in public. Or, when you go out. But then it turns into like maybe like a gym shoe, and then it turns into like a chore shoe.
Then it turned into fucking cutting grass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's levels to that. You know what I'm saying?
There's level to the Air Force One.
Yeah. Okay. But once they start, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at, you could tell. Like I think Air Force, like, bro, like one time use is crazy. Who are you, Dr. Dre or something?
No. But like, look, to me personally, I think, if I'm gonna go out to a nice event or somewhere nice, whether it's like I got invited to the club, I got invited to a bar, I got invited to a birthday party, I got invited to maybe not a baile, but like if I got invited to just a setting where I want to feel good, smell good, and whatever, like I'm the type to go buy a pair of Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
By the time I get to the crib, the bitches are cooked.
See, I don't know what you're doing.
They go from brand new shoes to fucking like, okay, I wear them. I give them a wipe down. I feel like once you give them that wipe down, they ain't hitting no more like they were out the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But it also depends on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're walking all over the place or whatever, like, yeah, they're gonna be cooked. I feel like they're a staple shoe. They can go with anything. You know what I'm saying? You can use it with any type of clothing, anything like that. Sweatpants, jeans, shorts. Mm-hmm. You just can't go wrong with those shoes.
What do you think about the beat up Air Force One shoe style?
Oh, like on girls?
I mean, I think it's just a style. I think it's on boys or girls. I don't think it's necessarily.
I mean, the only time I seen them beat up and I see them out is when girls wear them. They be tied up, fucking looking like a torta. No. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh my God. Look. Yo, look. Look, personally, me, bro. Hey, you got the people. When the motherfucker got the Jordans, he got the Jordans extra fucking tight. It goes from fucking Jordan to Shaq. Like, got them bitches so tight with the tongue sticking out, mad nuts, like.
And like they're just so crunched up together, you could just see the laces are fucking so long. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit!
You never seen that? Like,
bro, dude, listen.
Like, see, I feel like I see it. I feel like men and women rock them differently. Like a man wears them to be fresh. A woman will wear them as like an everyday shoe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm trying to get at, bro. It's because
my thing is, this is my question is, right, for the style, like I just want to know, right? Like I'm just curious. I'm not shooting shots. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm not trying to shoot any shots. I'm just curious. How long or what do you do? Like, what does it take to have the style of a beat up Air Force One shoe to the max? Like, do you buy the shoe brand new, fucking like purposely fuck them bitches up and like just like slam bricks on them bitches and just try to like break them in mad crazy? Or like, do you just wear them till they look beat the fuck up and then say, okay, now I'm gonna save the shoe because now it looks like a fucking tortilla. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I'm ready to fucking rock this style. Because it's a style now.
It's like a rugged look. It's like a rug, and that.
I mean, bro, if you think about it, they got designer shoes, bro.
Beat up.
Yeah, they got a fucking pair of Gucci's that they be selling. Them bitches look like they've been through the ringer and back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I'm honestly that fucking curious. Like, what do you got to do to get them fucking joints looking like that?
I think it's just everyday use, bro. Cause like, man, I got some, like, I got Air Force right now,
bro.
And you know what's funny, bro?
Them bitches be so bent. Bitches be like this. Them bitches be bent the fuck up.
That shit's all in a cute angle and shit. It's fucking all
like,
good.
imagine if your shoes like this, dog, and then that bitch stank. Like that shit stank on top of it.
And it's that color too. You bought Air Force, but they're that color.
Oh my god.
Nah,
look,
yeah,
it's
like,
a style.
It's a style, but it's something that I can't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Like for me, a fresh pair of Air Force Ones, and then I'll dude. Honestly, dude,
are you a penguin walker?
Hell no. But you remember you threw up on my fucking Air Force?
Fuck you. No, I didn't win.
At Playa?
Playa.
Yeah,
did I?
Dude, where are they? I threw them away.
I got that trashed.
Yeah.
Like on the side of the road, like
Bro,
taking my shirt off and everything.
So it was raining that day. I don't know if you remember, but you threw up. I didn't even know, but when I threw them in my luggage, it smelled like throw up.
Oh.
So I just fucking tossed them bitches at the airport. At the airport.
All I remember from that night was being on the side of a fucking random highway somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah. Being
like, hold on, let me breathe. Give me a second. Hold on, because I was so fucked.
No, so I pulled over and I said, so you were,
that was the very last time I've ever been shit-faced.
So cooked.
Yeah.
Me too.
And like literally, like think about it, right? Just think about it for 1 second. We did that and then went through a whole boat season. Like think about how much drinking we did through an entire season of boating, and I still didn't get that fucked up at all, not one time.
It's we went through like 13 bottles or something like that.
Bro, dude, listen, we were not
in one day. It was in the whole stay
through the whole trip,
the whole stay of the vacation.
Yeah, through the whole trip. But bottles, I mean, I don't know, like bottles, like they're cheaper, but they're not like ecstatically cheaper, like fucking $80, $90.
No,
they're more or less like 200, 220. Yeah, it's still cheaper. It's still a lot cheaper, but the fact that we're so used to these diabolical fucking, well, not even used to, because I can't even remember the last time I've been to a club out here in Chicago. Or you, honestly, like you never been a clubber like that, but I can't remember. Like, dude, these bottles out here be costing a stack, 2 stacks, 5 stacks. Like these bottles be outrageously expensive. So
my favorite memory of you is like we go to when we went to the club one time, there was a long ass line, and there was you're like fuck this, I don't wait in lines. So you walked up to the front. And
the line was like down the block. Wasn't it? I think I remember what day you're talking about.
Yeah, so then you walked up to the front and you're like, how much is it? How much is it a fucking? Like, I'm not waiting in no line. How much is it a fucking buy a bottle, or how much is it for a section? And he told you, he's like, all right, bet. You waved me down. You're like, all right, come on, we're good. We walk in there, just fucking,
partied.
Yeah,
partied hard. Yeah, bro. Honestly, look, man. Like again, that's the only dude. Like going to a club now. It's not even about like, oh, I need bottle service. It's more or less like I'm not waiting in fucking line. And 9 times out of 10, like if I'm gonna go to a club, I have no business. Like the only business I have there is being with my people. And if I want a club and like jam out and enjoy myself and have conversations with my people, I'd rather do it in a little private section. Yeah. Without having to fucking sit here and just fucking be at the bar and just fucking just sit there and fucking stare at people weird as fuck. Like
or just people bumping into you, things like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, we don't even do that no more. We use the private setting of the boat now. You know what I'm saying? That's more exclusive.
I think that's definitely private.
Yeah, that's more private. That's more secluded.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna tell you right now, like it's crazy, but people much rather prefer a club than a boat still. And I learned that shit throughout the seasons of being a boat owner. Yeah,
I don't see why. I mean, I feel
people they rather be in the club than be on a boat. Because people look at it as like, I believe that being on a boat's a daytime thing. With the sun out, getting this tan, blah 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 blah. Nighttime, nightlife. Nightlife, party life.
Yeah, but you could take the boat out to. I mean, the thing is about the harbor, Lake Michigan is 24/7, so you can go out there at night.
I think people are rather be out and have a better chance of impressing more people being
gotcha.
out than just being stuck on a fucking boat. Because once you're on that boat, I mean, who do you really have to impress at that point?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
like chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Of course,
me
of
and you like the chill life.
Don't get me wrong. Once in a great while, maybe like once a year, twice a year. You know what I'm saying? We'll go fucking. But even then, like in order for me to do that, it has to be like I don't want to just go to go. Like I want it to be a milestone of something.
Yeah.
You know, fucking Arian bought a new pair of Air Force Ones today. Let's go pop a bottle. Look at this. But you know, like a milestone. Like you know,
Imagine just like grabbing all the fucking change in the house just to go pop a bottle.
Yo,
That's diabolical, right?
Listen,
That's
is
crazy.
insane. That is insane, dude. I'm not gonna
honestly,
lie.
I know a buddy that he went to the strip club and he what happened was he quick paid this stripper and
For what?
for a lap dance or something, I don't remember.
But
But
okay.
what happened was he told me that when he got back home he called the bank and disputed the charge.
No way.
Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly, but
Okay,
like, I'm not sure how
so
that worked out.
if you're see like I don't know if it's a difference, right? But I feel like when you say stripper, it's really vulgar.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think I like to call them
exotic dancer. My bad.
yeah, a dancer, just a
My
dancer,
bad.
right? But yeah, advice for dancers: don't be taking Zell. Fuck. I mean, dude. Honestly, I think they already know that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know the whole. I don't.
That's so petty.
I don't know
the.
I don't know the whole extent of it. He just told me the story.
I just know that's petty.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Would your bank even accept that? I don't know. But
Well, because it all depends how it. I mean, damn. Yeah, I don't even know. Like a Zell.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah. The cheapest.
That was the cheapest thing that he did for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like,
Hey.
why are you putting yourself in that position?
No, yeah, I've definitely done some cheap shit, like something like that for sure. And it's like, yeah, I've definitely done some cheap shit like that. You know, I know people, dude. Honestly, I know friends who have went to the club, spent like 5 fucking bands, spent 5 racks, right? And disputed the fucking charge when they got to the fucking crib. And the only reason it worked was because the club forgot to collect his ID.
Oh shit.
So since they didn't have a copy of his ID, they granted him his $5,000 back. But like, think about it. As a club owner, how much are you really losing though?
Oh yeah, you're probably losing out. You're probably losing out like $200.
Well, no, I mean, okay, but think about it though. See, you're thinking, okay, I lost out on $200.
Within the section.
But think about the section that could have been rented out to somebody that could have actually spent that money for real.
Yeah.
You know, damn, I lost out on fucking $5,000 or two bands. You know, 3 bands. Fucking
Bro, if I was Chase Bank, bro, I'd be like, oh, you weren't there? Oh, I bet. Let me pull the cameras.
right.
Pull the cameras. You're
over
right
there partying.
You're right there, popping the bottle, throwing it up,
taking a bump on the section or something.
yeah, just doing diabolical things. Like, oh, that's not you, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean?
That's
not
crazy.
You. Yeah. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, bro. Like, we just checked your story, bro. You're over here. Snapchatting the bottles coming up,
bro. That would piss me off so bad.
What if they had the receipts?
Like receipts like that to the point where I'm being stalked? That'd be fucking insane.
Well, you're trying to be on they're on their back. They gonna say like, we gonna see what the fuck you talking about. I was like, that's not.
You get an email. Is this you?
Yeah, yeah. You get an email. It's your Snapchat.
And you're over there like this.
Hey, it's your Snapchat. You recording City Boys up and shit. Like it's just like, yeah, bro, have a seat.
Yo, I just can't, man. It's just, oh, that was such a tired of it.
That's a cheap thing. That's a cheap thing for sure. Like, look, if you're gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? You know, if it's not on your budget, just don't even do it.
Yeah, it's just not cheap.
It's
honestly.
not worth it. I feel like everything comes back to bite you in that case.
Bro, hey, think about it like this, right? Instead of going to the club and spending $1,000 or $2,000, why don't you just spend $100, go on someone's boat, you know, fucking party and have a blast?
Yeah, and do whatever you
know
like.
What I mean? More or less speaking for the guys, because women get everything for free most of the time.
Hey, bro, relax, all right?
I mean, am I fucking lying?
I'm joking.
Shit, am I lying?
I mean, women are more likely to get a drink bought for them rather than a man to get
Man,
drinks.
what, bro? Listen, I done seen it all. I've done it all, and I'm telling you right now, bro. I done been in sections where I bought bottles, and there's a dude I don't even know in my section grabbing my bottle, pouring drinks. Like, look, bro, grabbed him by his neck. Like, I tell you what, send me 200 before I muff the fuck out of you. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, don't ever touch my shit. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Why are you touching my shit for? I don't even know you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's just disrespectful. Like that's like going to someone's crib and going straight to their kitchen. Like I would never do that. I'm not like bro, like no matter how close we are, like I would never if it was your house and your apartment and you're like my brother, like for example, me and you got your own place, I go to your crib, I'll fuck around and go and open your fridge.
Yeah.
But like if it's a family home, like you know, this is your family home, this is where your family lives. Dude, I ain't never going to no fucking fridge.
Bro, I got a buddy that would go into my house, and this is when back then. So he would come to my house, and it wasn't my house, so might be on my mom's house. So he would go into the fridge, go into the pantry, like not even saying hi to nobody. Like he would just walk in, start grabbing shit out my fucking pantry, and my mom would be like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Just fucking grabbing shit
out of his fucking mind."
Yeah, and she's just like. Yeah, don't be inviting his ass no more.
Who was this?
No, it was one of my guys.
Oh, one of your guys?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But y'all were
know
close?
him. Yeah, you know him.
No, I'm saying y'all were close though?
Yeah.
Damn.
But like, and we're still close. And like I would give him a hard time and stuff like that. My mom, she got pissed off because there's no saltine crackers and you fucking ate them all.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah. But he would just go in my fridge and shit. I'm like, bro, like fucking say hi to my mom or something. Like say hi to somebody first.
Yeah.
Which I personally wouldn't care because I was just so cool with him. But like there's etiquette to that stuff because like me, I would never go in your house and start like, bro, I'll be parched. You know what I'm saying? Fucking thirsty as hell until you offer me like, yo, you want something to drink? Like, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking parched. I'm
waiting for the moment.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, this guy doesn't offer me no water. I
know your parched, I just don't offer you nothing.
Yeah. Like you're drinking a whole water bottle. Right, you're just like,
I remember even me and you growing up as kids, like we would always like when we leave the crib. If you brought a Gatorade or like a water for yourself, you bring another one for me. Like vice versa.
Yeah. But here, have this one. You're good.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But yeah, bro. Wow. I think I had a great time with this episode.
Funny,
hey, once that conversation with the Air Force One's kicked in, the fucking flamingos,
the fucking torta,
the motherfucking the bent alligator skin. Looking at
shit so tight, no fucking circulation going through there.
Fucking ankles wrapped up, swollen as fuck. But man, I'm really curious about those Air Force Ones. Like, what does it take to get the beater look? You know what I mean? Just a use and abuse, or like just an intentional use and abuse. Like I don't get it.
Oh, intentional, yeah.
But hey, honestly, it's a style. I think people could pull it off. I think the people that are doing it actually do pull it off. It's not like I don't think I've ever seen somebody try it and just like didn't look good. But I knew there was this person for sure all the time that would wear Jordan flights.
Yeah.
Like the Jordan flights, and they would have them bitches act, dude. The laces were there was no more breath. Listen,
stretch the fuck out.
There was no more pull on the bitches. You know what I mean? Like,
he has 2 bunny ears going out that bitch.
Bro, it was like 2 bunny ears, triple twisted, cuz it was terrible. But yeah, bro. That's just crazy. Those were back in the days. Hey, let's not forget about the Fila days. Let's not forget about the Fat Farm days.
Boy.
You know,
I used to wear rubber bands on my fucking dickies.
Yeah, I used to wear rubber bands on school clothes and all that. Those were the days, bro.
Yeah, when we had uniforms.
That's crazy. Those were the days for sure. And is that like only a Chicago thing, or?
I've never heard of it. I've never seen it other done. I never even heard people talk about it except for like where I grew up.
Yeah. If you used to wear rubber bands on your pants, is that a Chicago thing or is that everywhere? I'm not sure, but I know I used to do it. But drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is that a Chicago thing or is that like a worldwide thing? I seriously don't know, and I'm curious.
Yeah.
So go ahead and drop that in the comments. But yeah, bro. Well, I think we had a pretty hefty episode here. The cheapest thing I've ever done, like I said, was be a bum and do some diabolical things.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, if you guys haven't copped no merch, We got merch coming in. You know what I'm saying? You see it right here. You see it. The
Right
beanies.
here.
We got the beanies, and we're gonna be coming out with more merch.
Yeah.
More ideas.
More designs. and
More
stuff like that.
designs. So again, we know who's supporting us and who's not. So at the end of the day, we're always gonna have something going on for our supporters. If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And again, this episode and this podcast can only continue based off of your engagement. So we appreciate you tuning in. If you watch this episode, again, welcome to Un Barco Dos Perros, the one and only
Latino podcast.
On a boat, baby.
Peace.
Peace.